Hello there, welcome to my channel. I wanted to design a modern website using HTML, CSS and JavaScript, but I was not sure about the design. So I just went to ChatGPT and gave this prompt. Like this is the prompt, and I will place this prompt in the description below for your reference. In fact, you can always obtain a prompt directly from ChatGPT also, and I've already obtained this prompt. So I'll copy this prompt and then open up ChatGPT and paste it here and then say go. Now ChatGPT will provide me the code, HTML, CSS and JavaScript, all the three. It is already started. So it will take a little time because I have asked it to devise a modern website. So it has started with, you can see, CSS first. It will take about 7 to 9 seconds for it to completely display the code. Now it has started the HTML. First it will give CSS, then HTML, and last it will give the JavaScript code. You can see the speed at which ChatGPT is providing me the code. Because for me it would have taken hours to compile this code. Making it so comfortable. Here the footer, and it starts the JavaScript code. Once the code is complete, the preview button here, as you can see, it is highlighted. So you can first preview it from here also. The code is complete. But this is the access for photos from pixum.photos. I will not allow it here, but I will take it in the text editor. So I'll close this. First come and copy the code here. Okay. And then you have to go ahead and paste it in the text editor. But before that, you have to go to the desktop and open a folder. Like I have already opened a folder by the name second website. It's a blank folder. Open that folder and then go to the text editor. You can take any text editor of your choice. Like I am taking Visual Studio Code. In Visual Studio Code, I'll go to File and then say open the folder and then give an access to that folder. Like second website is the folder. The select folder. Okay. Here the folder gets opened. And the first item here, it says open a new file. I'll go and click that and then say index.html. Name that file as index.html. As you can see, Visual Code has opened the blank index.html file. Now, having copied this code from here in ChatGPT, now I can come and paste it in the index.html. You can see it's quite a lengthy code. And then just go and preview it in the Go Live preview. Now this is how the website will look. I am not quite happy with this design. So what I'll go is go back to ChatGPT and in the prompt here I'll say, give me an alternative site. Alternative site. Now ChatGPT will work on giving me an alternative site code. Let's see how it works. Yes, it's working on a new site. Again, it will provide the code. Let's have a look at it. You can always go back to ChatGPT and ask it for any changes, modifications, or if you don't like what is provided by it, or you want to make any changes, it will provide. So let's see how this will come about. You can go on asking ChatGPT till it gives you a site and the code which you like or which is as per your specifications. If you have specific specifications, you can always ask ChatGPT provide it in that specification. Otherwise, just give it a prompt. Okay, finally now it is ready. Let us see a preview. Okay, this is in a darker outline. Okay, let's go and copy the code. Now we come to the text editor, and this code I will remove and paste the new code and then check it in the browser. As you can see, it has got the menu on the left side and the content on the right side. Now this also is in a very dark background. I don't want a dark background. So I've asked ChatGPT, change the background to light. It will just carry out the modification to the background and give you the code. So I just copy the code, go back to my text editor, delete the earlier code, and then paste the new code, and then check it again. So you can go on doing this till you finally get what you need. Like this looks much better. This looks much better. Once you've decided this is the design you want or you like, let's first check whether it is responsive. You can see here in the responsive mode. One thing is this is overlapping here, and then the menu is not at all visible. The navigation is not visible, you can see. So here again, I'll say, no, I'm not happy with this. Go back to ChatGPT. It says, give me another design. Okay, ChatGPT has given me a third alternative. This also, I'll now copy the code, go back to my studio code and delete this code, and then paste the new one, and then come and check it in the browser. This is the third one. No, this also is not very good at it. I'm still not happy with it. So again, I go back to ChatGPT and repeat my first prompt. Again, I'll pause the video till I get the code for the new prompt. Okay, again it has given me the code. So let me come and copy it, go back to my text editor and remove this earlier code, then paste the new one and then check it in the browser. Okay, this looks okay. This looks to be okay. You can always add additional features if you want. The only thing is here these letters are not visible because of the background. So I would ask ChatGPT to change this. It will change the code. Any other changes required, you can ask ChatGPT to do it in the command itself, in the prompt itself. So I'll first identify this navigation item, get started, and ask ChatGPT to change the background. So coming back to the code, the navigation, you can see here, the class given is primary CTA. And now I'll have to ask ChatGPT to change the background color of this class, primary CTA. So going back to ChatGPT, I will say change the background color of class primary CTA, primary dash CTA to light. So it will work it out and provide a lighter color. Now again, you can copy this code, the entire code you can copy it and then come here and delete this code and paste the new code. And then again check it in the browser. This way you can go on doing the updation till you are satisfied. Like look, now it has changed the background color to light. So now it is okay. So this is how you can carry out the corrections. Now let's go and see the responsiveness of this. If I collapse it, here you can see this is how the responsiveness looks. Like the drop down menu is coming right at the bottom. It's giving a lot of gap here. Otherwise, this column about this template also is overshooting. This also contact also is overshooting. So these two, we need to ask ChatGPT to make it single stack. Like I have given the breakpoints, say 500, 800, and 1200. I want that to be stacked one below the other. So let's go back. The column about this template, as you can see, is in the section ID about, and the column contact is in the section ID contact. So what I need to now do is go to ChatGPT and ask it to modify it. Like I will say for sections, for section ID of about and section ID contact, stack the columns one below the other till breakpoint 800. Now ChatGPT will modify the code and provide me a fresh code again. So that again let's try. Okay, it's already given it me. Copy this and then come to the text editor and delete this code and then paste the code. Yeah. So now again check it in the browser. Now you can see that they're all stacked one below the other. Now it looks beautiful, isn't it? With the drop-down menu appearing at the bottom and then the column getting stacked one below the other. So this is how ChatGPT will help us to design a modern website. It looks so simple and so easy. You must have observed that ChatGPT has given a single file of CSS, HTML, and JavaScript all in one file. Now, later on, when we go on to modify any changes that we require, keeping all the three in the single file is maybe a little inconvenient. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to break these files into three. I'll copy the entire CSS file from style downwards and cut it out. Then go to File, open a new file, and this file I'll name it as style.css. And this file, let me save it here, and then in the blank file I'll paste that code. So now the CSS file got separated from the HTML. Merely separating is not going to be enough. So I need to go back to HTML file and remove these tags, and then link that CSS file to the HTML file. To link that, I need to use the link. So in Visual Studio, if you just type the word link and then press tab, it will give this code, and then I will name it as style.css. So this links the CSS file to the index file. Now coming to the JavaScript file, we will come to the bottom. So here the JavaScript file starts after the script, and this I will copy it completely, cut it out. Then again go to the file and then open a new file. This new file I'll call it normal.js. Save it, and then come and paste that code in the normal.js. So this normal.js also I need to link it to the HTML file. For that I need to come and add the word script src is equal to normal.js. So this attaches the JavaScript file also. So let's see if all these files are properly attached. Let's come and check in the browser. Yes, the file is the page is perfectly okay. So this is how we separate out the files for purpose of convenience. You can always add more columns into the code as required by you. Just go and ask ChatGPT at what stage you want to add the column, and if there are any specifications you need to give, provide it so that it will provide the code, and it will go on updating the code every time. Incidentally, ChatGPT also provides the code in React. So if you are familiar with the React, then you can ask ChatGPT to provide the code in React directly. As you can see, the designing website is no longer a tedious job. You just need to give a correct prompt to AI and it will do the work for you. Of course, the customization required will have to be done at your end. Like the images that appear here, they are picked up from Pixum. So these images we need to replace. Like you can see, it is from Pixum photo. You need to replace with your own images and also the other content. So if you find this video useful, so hit the like button, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.